authorized to ask question 36 of 2017 to the Honourable Minister for Fisheries. Can the Honourable Minister update this House on any development in the technical assistance in research and development for the Ministry through your ability to build coalitions with donors, development partners, foreign governments and investors? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. I give the floor to the Honourable Minister for Fisheries.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm happy that we're going away from torturing and going fishing. I thank the Honourable Howard Poltinik for the question. Madam Speaker, I wish to report to this Honourable House the progress that has been made by the Ministry in regards to collaborating with our development partners from donor countries through their financial and in-aid kind and assistance on ongoing new fisheries projects. Madam Speaker, the Hainan province from China had already started its first phase of financial assistance to assist the mariculture project in Makongai. Noting the similarities of conditions and intent between the two countries, we are trying to advance the giant clam culture and other high-level reef species in that they are sending their skill team to Fiji, and we are working on an agreement to establish between the two parties. Madam Speaker, the plans discussed to be further pursued in phases include the support of research infrastructure on Makongai, cooperative studies and implementation of cage culture of high-valued reef fishes, example gropers, and the initial study and development into cage culture of tuna. Madam Speaker, initial discussions are already ongoing on the scoping visit by specialists from Southeast Asia in aquaculture, and this has been conducted and was successful. In the spirit of a closer fisheries cooperation, the expert will tender his report and the further pursuance of development assistance in our partnership to determine the outcomes of the reports. Madam Speaker, an aquaculture expert on prawns, Jim Wyburn from the USA, is now in Fiji and rendering his service to assist Fiji in aquaculture, especially in Banmei prawns, which is currently being produced by most of the Asian countries. This gentleman was the gentleman that introduced this to Southeast Asia. This is envisaged to reduce import and boost our import substitution. Madam Speaker, the Guangdong province from China has shown interest to invest in fisheries infrastructure, including jetty, and they've already visited Fiji late last year. In the next few months, there will be initial identification of sites that they wish to invest in. The Ministry awaits the outcome of scoping and feasibility study by the Korean International Cooperation Agency, KOICA, in the pursuance of geothermal energy conservation power plants for cold storage in the maritime zone and outer islands. This will assist in post-harvest preservation and storage when it will be established. We are also looking at producing solar power refrigeration for the small maritime islands who lack freshwater source. Ice machines installation requires a lot of fresh water when they are installed. Madam Speaker, prominent assistance in the inshore sector by the Packard Foundation has been ongoing for the last 12 years. And the tempo has built up after the recent Winston through the provision of the following. One, the review of the Maritime Resources Survey. This has been ongoing for 10 years and is due for an objective evaluation. Second, reviewing and improving the Ministry Market Survey and compilation of data and betterment of the coastal fisheries licensing database. Thirdly, improving the ministry system to keep track on fisheries exports from the country. Fourth, consolidating information on specific coastal fisheries resources. And finally, a study of problems and priorities in coastal fisheries and surveillance enforcement. Thank you.
Thank you. I now give the floor to the Honourable Yumatewalu.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Supplementary questions. Honourable Minister, just in regards to fisheries projects, what will be the impact of this assistance in the local scene or to the local stakeholders?
Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, the idea of bringing in experts from overseas, basically to teach our local fishermen and projects around the islands. Basically, there's a high value on clams, and interestingly, these days clams is not marketed because of the clam itself, but the shell. This is a high-end product that now the various countries in Southeast Asia want to import into their country. This is basically to make buttons and other jewelry that is worn by our ladies these days.
Thank you. I give the floor to the Honourable Dula Kiberato.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. It is interesting to note the number of assistance that is coming to your ministry, Honourable Minister. Can you please advise this House as to what is the strength of your research and development unit? Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The issue of us bringing technical assistance from overseas is to strengthen our research and development. In the past, we used to send our technical team to other countries to go and learn from there and see for themselves. But now I have changed it and bringing in technical assistance from overseas that they can actually be in Fiji, work in the conditions that is here in Fiji, and teach our technical team here, so they'll be able to take on the projects after they leave.
Thank you. I give the floor to the Honourable Rokini William Kiliraki.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The involvement of our universities like USP and FNU in the degree courses, because they are straightforward, straight marine science that go into the fisheries like the hatchery in Ngaloa and Ravi-Ravi. My question is for the sustainability of this aquaculture program is very highly specialized. What is the plan for the ministry in terms of sustaining human resources in terms of specialists for our local people? Thank you.
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. We are basically encouraging both USP and FNU to distribute their trainees to the various projects and various investment projects that are being carried out in Fiji. With the introduction of technical expertise from overseas, we hope that they will catch on with the performance of this technical expertise from overseas and learn on the spot. I think it is more important for them to learn how to work. They've got the know-how, but it is the technical expertise that they lack.